Should you learn multiple cloud platforms as a beginner? This is a question I get a lot by people just starting out in their cloud career. Usually they've done some sort of boot camp or restart program where they've learned the fundamentals of AWS and now are wondering if they should maybe explore learning GCP or Azure. And my answer to this question, no. No, do not learn multiple cloud platforms as a beginner. Today, I'm going to give you 2 reasons why you shouldn't learn multiple cloud platforms, as well as a suggestion as to what you can do that will help you get further in your cloud career. Let's jump right into it. It can be quite tempting to think that by learning multiple cloud platforms early in your career, it will make you more attractive to employers. But the reality is that it actually has the opposite effect. Most employers run their workloads on just one cloud platform. And so having multiple cloud platforms, it's not really relevant to them. And when you're at the start of your career, you usually don't have a lot of experience. And so what you don't want to do is then dilute your skill set by trying to do multiple things. Think of it this way. If you broke your hand, for example, like your hand was hurting, deep pain, would you rather have a doctor who spent their whole career just learning about hand injuries and how to treat the hand? Or do you want a doctor who spent their career with, a bit of experience with hand injuries, a bit of experience with foot injuries? Which doctor would you prefer? I'd prefer the hand injury doctor. And so that's the same with your career. Most employers, they want you to solve specific pain points in their cloud provider. And so by spending time and just learning one cloud, you can really get that deep expertise in that, which will make you a lot more effective. So this is one of the reasons why I recommend sticking to one cloud provider, because if you spread yourself too thin learning multiple, you just become crap at 2 clouds as opposed to being decent at 1 cloud. The second reason why you should stick to one cloud at the start of your career is because, and this sounds counterintuitive, learning a cloud platform is only a small part of being an effective cloud or DevOps engineer. Let me elaborate. Right? As a cloud engineer, you need to have multiple skills, and you need to have Linux skills, you need to have programming skills, you need to be able to make CI/CD pipelines, understand Git, you need to understand infrastructure as code. And so there's so many other things you need to know that what I usually recommend is learn the fundamentals of one cloud, and then to improve your learning, learn the other things like I mentioned, the Linux, the CI/CD, the infrastructure. This is how you develop as a cloud engineer, and this is actually more effective. So rather than learning that second cloud, I recommend you get more familiar with the concepts I mentioned earlier. You will become a much better cloud engineer if you went deep on one cloud provider and then learned those other skills I mentioned. If you've enjoyed this video, drop a like just so I know that you resonated with it. Also, if you have any questions you want me to answer, pop them in the comment sections below, and watch this video over here where I go through the 4 common mistakes beginners make. I think you'll learn a lot from that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.